You're watching a presentation on climate change and the Great Barrier Reef for Year 10 Science. Here are the links to the ACARA curriculum. How much do you love the beach? Climate change impacts many aspects of the environment, not least marine ecosystems. In Australia, we rely on our beaches for fun, sun and fish, amongst other things. When you go to the beach, do you love to go swimming or snorkeling? What would you think if the beaches you loved were so unhealthy that you couldn't swim there anymore? So what causes climate change? Weather is short-term, while climate change is long-term. Today is cold and tomorrow is warm, that is weather. But climate change involves long-term changes in weather patterns over a number of years, and brings cause for concern. While it has naturally occurred throughout Earth's history, the Earth is heating up faster than naturally expected. Most scientists believe that global warming is caused by a buildup of gases in the atmosphere that act to trap heat, known as greenhouse gases. These gases include water vapour, shown here, nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, shown here, and methane. These gases, when built up in the atmosphere, block heat from leaving the Earth. Climate change impacts marine life in a number of ways, including ocean acidification, rising sea temperature, and rising sea levels. We will now discuss these impacts. Ocean acidification is the lowering of pH in marine environments caused by an increase in carbon dioxide levels in the air that is then absorbed by our oceans. Acidification means that coral are unable to make healthy skeletons and are therefore more susceptible to physical damage during storms, which are common in Queensland. As the average Earth temperature rises, ice caps melt, which leads to rising sea levels. This can be detrimental to marine ecosystems as more of the coastline is covered by water, thus impacting mangrove, shown here, and seabed communities near the Great Barrier Reef. Juvenile fish use these areas as protection and are therefore put in more danger. Additionally, organisms that live in shallow environments may be impacted as sea levels rise. Rising sea temperatures increase as the atmosphere temperature increases. This can lead to coral bleaching, shown here, where the coral expel tiny microalgae and that can then lead to the death of the coral. It also impacts an organism's ability to function, impacting things such as reproduction and growth. Sea temperatures can even impact the sex of fish, which may impact population dynamics. So what can we do about it? We can reduce our carbon footprint by walking to school instead of driving, turning off your lights at home, and recycling. Now for one final question, consider this statement from NASA. Weather can change in just a few hours. Climate takes hundreds or even millions of years to change. If the average temperature of Earth in the past 100 years has gone up 1 degree Celsius, is this climate change or weather? Why is this of concern? Discuss as a class. Here is the attribution for this work. Here are the references for this work.